It's the small town's fault. It's your parents' fault. It's everyone else's fault but your own. You have no sense of responsibility, and it disgusts me. I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here to help you change your life.
We are back with motivational speaker and star of the new show on Lifetime, Teen Trouble. One of the keys about this show that I like is that you aren't a guy that's from the outside coming in. You're from the inside, going back inside. So there's a credibility that you have with these kids when you can say, I know where you've been.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have been where these kids have been. I get it. I understand it.
It's critical.
Yeah, I understand the lies your mind tells you when you're going through those things, that it's everyone else's fault. And at 2 years old, you can't control what happens to you. But at 15, you may not be able to control what happens to you, but you do control how you deal with it.
So when did yeah, go on, give it.
They're going to applaud during our whole segment.
It's all you.
Oh,
So you reach rock bottom, you do these bad things, you've been through all, you have this family, the Wiedemeyers, who are helping you. So when did you first start motivating? When did you have that first speech you gave?
Yeah, it was interesting. It was sort of my yes moment. The way that my dysfunction rooted itself in high school was I became a class clown. You know, I was pudgy as a kid, and so people would make fun of me. That bummed me out. And so I said, well, I'm going to try to become funny. I'll make fun of myself. So, you know, it sort of takes the joy out of you doing it. And understandably, 9 out of 10 teachers were annoyed by it. You know, I was very disruptive. But this one teacher, she was head of a program called DECA, which is a student leadership program. She approached me and she said, Josh, you know, when your friends are laughing, they're listening to you. And when your friends are listening to you, you have the opportunity to influence them. And it was a
You've had some great teachers.
Yeah, absolutely. And
so you took that.
Yeah, it was a big epiphany for me and an aha moment that something that everyone else had seen as a pain in the asset could actually be my greatest asset, you know? And so I joined this program, and she bribed me to join it, which I think is very insightful, and the strategy I use now is that she talked to me about what I currently cared about, not what I should eventually care about. She said, you should join DECA. It's an easy class. You get out of school an hour early. There are girls and cookies. And so I'm like, game on. I'm joining. But that's the thing. When something's good for a kid, it doesn't matter how you get them in the room. It matters what keeps them in the room. Absolutely.
Okay. So now tell me about the show.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it, and I am riveted by what we've shown.
Yeah.
So what is the show?
Well, I've been working with teens and families in crisis privately for many, many years now. And I had been approached a few times to do a show, and always said thank you, but no thank you. But then the executive producers from Oprah Intervention and Lifetime approached me and said, we want to do something that's honest, that's real, that's not exploitive. This is a documentary series. We're going to document your process of these brave kids and brave families. I mean, that's the thing. Is none of us should look at these kids, you know, a kid like Sam in the clip there, and judge her, you know, or look down upon her, because she has the bravery, at least, to face what she's going through and try to make an attempt to change.
All right.
It takes a lot of guts.
We're going to take a break. We have more with Josh. We got to keep him around. We're going to talk about some of his favorite success stories, because he really is changing lives when we come back. When's the last time you saw her?
I mean, when I worked with her, I think maybe 7, 8 months ago. I've been checking in on her, but I haven't seen her since.
Yeah, I think it's time for an update. Asmara, come on out.
Come on.
Want more from the Jeff Probst Show? Get exclusive behind-the-scenes footage and watch your favorite moments from the show whenever you want.
I love you, man. I love you.
We pulled out all the stops at jeffprobst.com.